Hey everyone, so I want to talk to you about training your body and the question as an athlete of, do I really need to train my body? To what extent? I'm training my body in my sport, I'm going out and I'm taking cuts off the tee, I'm shooting free throws, whatever it is, but what other ways do I need to train my body and why is that important? And so I feel like you could say harped on this with a lot of my athletes, talked about it before, but training your body as in I'm doing strength training, I'm doing conditioning, I'm doing speed training, even things as far as, nutrition. That's a huge part, okay? I'm eating the right foods, I'm getting sleep, I'm hydrating. So all of these things. And real quickly, I just want to hit on why I think that's important. I think one, as an athlete, if you train yourself in these ways, you are going to set yourself apart. If you want to go to college and you want to play at a high level, you need to train your body. If you want to play at any level in college, you need to be training your body. So the athletes who are going to be stronger and quicker and healthier because they're getting sleep, they're eating right, those are the athletes that are going to set themselves apart. So, for example, say I'm a coach and I'm looking at two athletes, okay, in softball, and I'm looking at two athletes that can play second base. Skills-wise on the field, they're both doing well, they're fielding well, they're hitting well, but I noticed that one of the girls, she's a whole lot quicker getting out of the box and getting down to first base. And sometimes it almost seems like she can get to a ball quicker. Okay, so she's almost more explosive and stronger. And if that girl has been training in her speed and her strength, and they've got the same skill-wise, they've got the same abilities, I'm going to go for the athlete that's quicker. Hey, if they're the same skill-wise, but this one gets down to first, gets out of the box a lot quicker, is stronger, that's who I'm probably going to go with. Now, I know there's a whole lot of other factors, but this was just for example. Okay, athletes, you are going to set yourself apart performance-wise if you can train your body through weightlifting, through speed training, conditioning, all these things, because at some point, and now I'm going to promote our next upcoming podcast episode, is with Evan, and he is a strength and conditioning coach and a physical therapist. So he has worked with athletes. He currently still works with baseball athletes. He's doing all these things. And he says in the podcast, he's like, at some point, at some age, you're going to get to a certain point where skill level wise, you're pretty even with a lot of people. So what's going to set you apart is things like strength and speed and quickness and all of these things. And so training your body in that way is so important. And so next Monday, make sure to tune into his episode, because in his episode, he's really going to obviously dig more into that, talk about how athletes can do that, why they should do that, how they should train their body in a certain way. So again, athletes, it's more than just doing things specifically in your sport. It's taking the time to get in the weight room, to work on your speed, your form, to eat right, to sleep, to keep up on your studies, all of these things. But training your body in that way is only going to give you an advantage. And just side note, make sure that you're doing it correctly, that you're working with someone who knows how to teach you these things correctly. But again, is training your body important outside of sports specific training? Yes, absolutely, 1,000 times. And make sure to go listen to our podcast as it comes out next Monday with Evan.